What's up, Average Dad fans? Welcome back to another video, and I am obviously still here in Barcelona, and what better place to do a full review of this Honor Magic 8 RSR in front of the iconic Nou Camp Stadium, soon to be revamped 105,000 seater Nou Camp Stadium. Let's go. So the best place to start would be with the build, the body of this phone. This is an IP68 water and dust resistance, which is important these days. So if you want to be an underwater photographer, this can do it. In terms of other materials, we've got an aluminium rail with glass front and back. Now the glass itself is Honor's own in-house Rhino Shield glass. From what I understand from Honor, and having used many devices, no issues whatsoever with this, no scratches, but there is a screen protector included on all Chinese phones if you were to buy them from perhaps the Average Dad Tech store. Now, display wise, 6.78, 120Hz LTP OLED panel with a 6,000 nits of peak brightness. To give you an idea, folks, this is here in Barcelona. The sun isn't quite shining too much, but I'm pretty sure you can see that a-okay. Now, for viewing content, there is also Dolby Vision support, HDR10+, and if you are someone that suffers from the flickering screen, get headaches, this has a 3460 PWN dimming bandwidth. So yeah, this display is class leading at Full HD plus resolution, just around 2K display. Now listen, all the display specs and build quality specs on paper are one thing, but this is a fucking review. How is it actually in real life? Well, in real life, using this display in any scenario is fantastic. Watching content is fantastic. If you don't have Bluetooth headphones, first of all, pull your finger out, get some headphones, don't be that guy. But if you are in a pinch, if you do want to use your phone in the shower for listening to music or a podcast, trust me, the dual speakers on this device will blow your socks off 100%. Here's a quick sample of the usual tune, and again, please understand the sound over a YouTube video using the microphones will not be as good as the sound as if it was in your hand. Now, in terms of the processor running this Honor Magic 8 RSR, it's of course the Snapdragon 8 Elite chip from Qualcomm. The Adreno 840 GPU, we all know this, it's a flagship phone. What I did want to mention though is it's Magic OS 10 out here, which is far superior to Magic OS 9, big upgrade, and it's Android 16 out the box with 4 years of software updates, full software updates, 5 years of security patches, and that's on the Chinese version, or unfortunately there is no global version. I was trying to tease you there, but no, there will never be a global version of the RSR, unfortunately. In daily use, using it, I'm going to say it, you know this, I ain't no hardcore gamer, but I will add some b-roll of James playing some games in the room, and you can make of that what you will. One of the biggest areas you know I like to cover is battery, and to power the display, the chipset, the speakers, all the other good stuff, is a 7,200 milliamp hour cell with 120 watts of fast wired charging, charger included in the box, and 100 watts of wireless charging from your proprietary Honor fast charger. However, you will get 50 watts on any other enabled charger for the full speeds. In real life, using this device here in Barcelona, I have charged this phone 1.5 times in about 5 days. It's a beast. A full day yesterday, I didn't even bother putting a charger last night because it still had 52%. I always keep apps running in the background, mainly because on the Chinese ROM, as I've mentioned before, you want to make sure you've got enabled background apps, but James will attest, I have 20 to 30 apps open at any time. Doesn't hinder my battery performance whatsoever, and I'm a content consumer. The Wi-Fi in our Airbnb, when you get to my room at the back of the room or the back of the house, is rubbish. So I have been tethering using my 5G hotspot the whole week, and it's still not crushing the battery. So yeah, if battery is a main concern, which in 2026 it should be, this is a beast. Probably just behind the OnePlus 15, but I ain't doing no battery drain tests. My good friend Ben from Lover of Tech, channel link below, he'll probably get round to a battery drain test at some point. So I guess now we should talk about the most important part of the Honor Magic 8 RSR, the cameras. I've came to the food market in Barcelona. I will add in lots of B-roll along with a ton of B-roll from other places. But let's talk about the triple camera setup on the rear. The main lens is 50 megapixels, but fear not, you don't need 200 megapixels to be a flagship these days. You need a large sensor. 1/1.3 inches is for the main. There's then a 50 megapixel ultra wide camera. Some people use them, some people don't. I think it's important to have variety in a flagship camera setup. However, the star of the show is the 200 megapixel 1/1.4 inch zoom lens. This has up to 120 times digital zoom, but the real sweet spot for me is anywhere between 15 and 30 times. I am a max zoom fiend. I am a general zoom fiend. I love the versatility that the 200 megapixels gives you, because anywhere from 0.6 on the ultra wide up to 120x, there's like 8 to 10 different stops between lossless and digital zoom. As I've been rambling about these cameras, you've been seeing so many examples of photos and videos, and of course if you're a selfie fan, 50 megapixels is a selfie camera on the front. Now I should say that every single lens for video recording is 4K 120 frames per second. That's on all rear lenses. And on the front, you've got 4K 60 frames per second. So there's no scenario, day or night, video or photography, that you can't get stunning shots. Let me know in the comments what you think. Here's some more examples throughout my trip in Barcelona this year. So if you are in the market for a flagship phone, please bear in mind this is a China ROM only. Google Play Store, Android Auto, Wear OS, eSIM, everything you want on our Chinese devices is included. You can pick up this in the Average Dad Tech Store. I'll leave the link in the description. And if you haven't checked out my small fun camera comparison between this, the Xiaomi 17 Ultra and the Motorola Signature, check it out. Here comes my metro. I'm gonna go. Until next time,